The $1,000,000 dream. Hey, Sarah, you won't believe it. I just won $1,000,000.
Oh, no way. That's incredible, Jack. How did it happen?
Well, I bought a lottery ticket on a whim, and it turned out to be the lucky one. Can you imagine what I could do with all that money?
Haha. Oh, the possibilities. So tell me, Jack, what's the first thing you would do with $1,000,000?
Hmm, I'd probably take a trip around the world. I've always wanted to explore different countries and experience new cultures. What about you, Sarah?
Haha. Well, I've dreamt of opening my own bakery. With $1,000,000, I could finally turn that dream into reality. Freshly baked goods for everyone.
That's fantastic, Sarah. I'd be your best customer for sure. And hey, with my $1,000,000, I could invest in your bakery. How about that?
Haha. Oh, so now you want a piece of my bakery too? All right, Jack, but only if you promise to wash the dishes.
Wow, me, washing dishes. For $1,000,000, I'll hire someone to wash them for me. But in all seriousness, what would you do with the rest of the money?
Well, apart from the bakery, I would invest in my education. I've always wanted to learn more about business and marketing. With the right knowledge, I could make my bakery even more successful.
That's a great idea, Sarah. Education is a valuable investment. Speaking of investments, I'd definitely put some of the money into stocks and real estate. It's always good to diversify and make the money work for you.
You're turning into quite the financial guru, Jack. But remember, it's not all about money. We should also think about giving back to the community. With $1,000,000, we could support charities and make a positive impact.
Absolutely. We could organize fundraising events, help build schools, or even sponsor scholarships. Making a difference in people's lives would be an incredible feeling.
Haha, it definitely would, Jack. But let's not forget to enjoy ourselves too. We could treat our friends and family to a memorable vacation or throw a grand party to celebrate our newfound fortune.
Oh, I can already imagine the excitement. We'd have the best party in town with music, dancing, and a never-ending feast. It would be a night to remember.
Just make sure you don't spend all your money on that party, Jack. We need to be smart and plan for the long term too.
You're right, Sarah. I promise to keep some savings for rainy days. But hey, what's life without a little celebration, right?
You've got a point there, Jack. Life should be a balance of responsible decisions and joyful moments. With $1,000,000, we can strive for both.
Absolutely, Sarah. We're fortunate to have this imaginary $1,000,000, but it's a reminder that dreams can come true. It's all about setting goals, working hard, and embracing the possibilities.
Well said, Jack. So, shall we start working on those goals and dreams?
Absolutely, Sarah. Let's start by creating a plan and taking small steps towards our dreams. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be having this conversation for real, with $1,000,000 in our pockets.
Haha, that would be incredible, Jack. But even if we don't have $1,000,000, as long as we have each other and our determination, we can still achieve amazing things.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. Money is just a tool, but our dreams and the people we share them with are what truly matter. Let's make the most of what we have and enjoy the journey together.
Cheers to that. Just to dreams, laughter, and $1,000,000 attitude.
Cheers, Sarah, to a future filled with endless possibilities. The Adventures of Fido, the mischievous pup. Oh, hey there, Emily. Guess what? I finally got a new dog.
Wow! Oh, really? That's fantastic, Mark. Tell me all about your new furry friend.
Well, his name is Fido, and he's a playful little Labrador retriever. He's got these big puppy eyes that can melt anyone's heart.
Ah, I can already picture him. So, how has life been with Fido so far?
Ha ha ha. Let's just say it's been an adventure. Fido has brought so much joy to my life, but he's also quite mischievous. Just the other day, he managed to snatch my sandwich right from the kitchen counter.
Wow, oh no. The sandwich thief strikes. Did you manage to retrieve your lunch from the clutches of Fido?
Well, I tried, but Fido was just too fast. I ended up having to make a second sandwich while he wagged his tail proudly, thinking he'd won the battle.
Haha. That's too funny, Mark. Fido seems like quite the cunning little pup. Any other misadventures you'd like to share?
Oh, there was this time when I took Fido for a walk in the park. He got so excited that he pulled me right into a pond. I ended up soaked from head to toe while Fido happily splashed around.
I can imagine the sight. Did Fido at least have the decency to offer you a towel afterward?
No, he just shook himself dry and gave me, you should have seen it coming. Look, but you know what they say. Laughter is the best medicine. And Fido definitely knows how to keep me laughing.
He certainly sounds like a little comedian. But amidst all the mischief, have you started training him?
Absolutely. Training Fido has been an adventure in itself. He's smart, but he also has a mind of his own. The other day, I tried teaching him to sit, but he decided that rollover was a more fun trick to learn.
Well, at least he's enthusiastic about learning something, even if it's not exactly what you had in mind. Maybe he's destined to be the next circus dog.
Who knows? Fido might just steal the show with his unique set of tricks. I'll be there in the audience, cheering him on and probably laughing uncontrollably.
I'll make sure to bring a camera to capture all those hilarious moments. We could create a YouTube channel dedicated to Fido's comedic adventures.
That's a brilliant idea, Emily. Fido could become an internet sensation with his funny antics. Just imagine the comments section filled with people saying, "This dog brightens my day."
Haha, and we could use the channel to spread some laughter and happiness in the world. Fido would be our little ambassador of joy.
Absolutely. Fido already brightens up my life, and I'm sure he'll do the same for others. Maybe he's here to remind us not to take life too seriously.
You might be onto something, Mark. Fido is not just a dog. He's a walking comedy.
That's the perfect description. Fido has a way of turning even the most mundane moments into hilarious adventures. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us next.
Well, I have a feeling that Fido will continue to keep us on our toes and fill our lives with laughter. He's a mischievous little bundle of joy, and I'm so glad you brought him into your life.
Me too, Emily. Fido has become an irreplaceable part of my life, and I couldn't imagine it without him. He's not just my dog. He's my loyal companion and source of endless amusement.
I'm so glad to see how much happiness Fido has brought you, Mark. Dogs have a way of filling our lives with love, laughter, and unforgettable moments. Cherish every adventure with your little furry comedian.
I will, Emily. Fido has taught me to embrace the unexpected and find joy in the simplest things. Life with him is never boring, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, Mark, I'm excited to witness the ongoing antics of Fido, the mischievous pup. Here's to many more laughter-filled adventures with your furry friend.
Cheers to that, Emily. Let the comedy show continue. Courtesy of Fido, the one of a kind entertainer. Lost in office space. Excuse me, ma'am, but do you happen to know where the office is located?
Of course. Which office are you looking for? We have quite a few in this building.
Well, I'm supposed to have a meeting with Mr. Johnson, but I'm not sure which floor or room he's in. Can you help me?
Mr. Johnson? Huh. That's a tough one. Let me think. Yes, he's on the third floor, room 305.
Thank you so much. Is it easy to find from here?
Oh, it's a breeze. Just take the elevator to the third floor, turn right, and it's the first door on your left.
Got it. I really appreciate your help. By the way, I'm new here. Is it always this confusing to find your way around?
Well, let's just say that this office building has a mind of its own. It's like a labyrinth. But don't worry, you'll get used to it in no time.
I hope so. I don't want to end up accidentally stumbling into the janitor's closet during an important meeting.
Oh, that would be quite a sight. But don't worry, we have signs and maps scattered throughout the building to help you find your way. Just keep an eye out for them.
I'll make sure to be extra vigilant. I don't want to be the person who gets lost in the office every day. That would be quite a reputation to have.
Well, you know what they say. Getting lost is just another way of exploring new territories. Embrace it, and who knows? You might discover secret rooms and hidden treasures.
I like your positive outlook, but I'll try to keep the exploring to a minimum during office hours. I have a feeling my boss wouldn't appreciate my treasure hunting adventures.
Oh, come on. A little treasure hunt during lunch breaks won't hurt. Just make sure you don't dig up the CEO's secret stash of chocolate bars.
Haha, noted. I'll resist the temptation to become the office treasure hunter and stick to finding my way to the right meeting rooms instead.
That's probably a wise decision. But hey, if you ever need help finding your way or just want some company during your treasure hunts, feel free to ask. I'll be your office guide.
Thank you so much. I'll definitely take you up on that offer. It's always good to have someone who knows the office's secrets and shortcuts.
Secrets and shortcuts, huh? I'll have to make a map of those. I'll call it the ultimate guide to surviving the office maze.
Don't forget to add a section on avoiding the office gossip corners and navigating the coffee machine chaos. It's all part of the adventure.
Absolutely. Office politics and coffee disasters are an essential part of any workplace adventure. I'll make sure to include them in the guide.
I'm starting to feel better about this whole office navigation thing already. With your guidance and the promise of hidden treasures, who knows? I might even learn to love getting lost in the office.
Well, that's the spirit. Embrace the chaos, conquer the labyrinth, and make the most of your office adventures. Just remember, the real treasure lies in the friendships and memories you create along the way.
Wise words indeed. I'm grateful to have met you, my office guide and fellow adventurer. Let's embark on this journey together and make every day in this office a memorable one.
Absolutely, my fellow adventurer. Here's to conquering the office maze, finding our way to success, and creating hilarious stories to share. Cheers to us.
Cheers to us and our misadventures in office space. May we never lose our sense of humor, even when we're desperately searching for the nearest exit.